Hi there, friend. Thanks for tuning in. Ready to meet amazing singles and kickstart your dating journey? Visit the blog in the description to create your free dating profile today, or scan through the site for special offers on dating products. Have a look. You will be amazed. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more expert tips and insights. If you can do one thing today, why not go to wealthylovewell.com to create your free dating profile and see who is online waiting to meet you and make you happy? Now, let's get on with this blog. Why straight men are dating trans women. Many straight men are finding profound, meaningful connections with trans women, breaking away from outdated stereotypes. If you're genuinely interested in forming a real relationship rather than treating it casually, you'll discover that platforms like My Transgender Date provide an ideal space to connect. However, remember, respect and intention matter. These are women looking for authenticity, not surface-level interactions. This blog explains why these relationships are growing and how to approach them with understanding and care. What attracts men to trans women? Understanding why men are attracted to trans women involves examining the dynamics of gender, identity, and perception. Beyond physical appearance, societal norms and personal feelings play a huge role. Let's break it down through 4 lenses. Perception of hyperfemininity. Elegant portrait of a woman with blonde hair and striking blue eyes, highlighting natural beauty. Photo by Cotton Bro Studio. Trans women are often seen as embodying hyperfeminine traits. Discussions in subreddits and forums, like those mentioned in this Reddit analysis, highlight how their presentation aligns with men's traditional ideal of femininity. These men associate traits such as glamorized looks, graceful behavior, and attention to detail with attraction. In studies, men emphasize these exaggerated versions of femininity, even comparing them to societal beauty icons. Men who appreciate these aesthetics may feel drawn to trans women for their dedication to embodying femininity in ways that are often less emphasized in cisgender women. By openly dating trans women, they send a message. Attraction is personal, not constrained by outdated molds. This reframing of love shows a confident alignment with self-authenticity, breaking societal barriers. Trans attraction as valid orientation. Attraction to trans women isn't a fetish. It's a natural form of romantic or sexual orientation. Studies such as this one from UCR argue that trans attraction deserves recognition as valid, not something to hide or dismiss. This attraction doesn't always stem from hyperfemininity or rebellion against norms. For many, it's simply chemistry or a deep personal connection. Reducing trans attraction to mere curiosity or fetishization invalidates meaningful relationships and overlooks the rich, human connection that often develops between straight men and trans women. The role of physical appearance society has long placed beauty as a marker of worth, and many trans women meet or exceed these established standards. Whether through makeup, fashion, or styling, they often adopt looks that resonate most with societal ideals of feminine beauty. This effort frequently catches attention, causing men to feel drawn to them. The influence of media representation. Woman in bikini and sarong kneeling on the sandy beach with waves and sunglasses. Photo by Antoni Scraba. You've probably noticed an increasing number of transgender individuals being portrayed in movies, TV shows, and online campaigns over the past few years. This shift in representation has reshaped and normalized conversations about diversity in relationships. Media featuring trans characters with multifaceted stories, like on Netflix or YouTube channels, offers visibility beyond cliches or stereotypes. These portrayals help cisgender men see trans women as more than just their gender identity. They highlight the shared traits we all value in relationships: compassion, loyalty, humor, while dismantling the idea that attraction to trans women is unconventional. When you scroll social media or binge watch your favorite show, you're consuming this cultural reset, whether you're fully aware of it or not. Increased representation empowers people to challenge their own assumptions and feel more comfortable exploring relationships outside societal norms. Consider reading this guide on Educate Yourself, Do's and Don'ts for Dating Trans Women, for further insights into navigating these relationships with respect. Overcoming stigma and misconceptions. Let's face it, stigma thrives on ignorance. For decades, the lack of conversation surrounding trans relationships fueled misconceptions. Many straight men feared that openly dating trans women would bring judgment or criticism. But times are changing. Educating yourself and dismantling these biases starts with understanding common misconceptions. For example, some people mistakenly believe that dating trans women alters a man's sexual orientation. However, attraction isn't about confirming stereotypes, but genuine connections and chemistry. Society's growing awareness has created an environment where authenticity is appreciated more than conforming to outdated ideas. Learning about lived experiences shared by trans women, such as in this blog post, can help broaden your perspective. Transparency and willingness to learn are key to changing the narrative and encouraging openness in romantic pursuits. Curiosity and exploration. When you hear real-life stories from trans individuals, it piques curiosity in many cisgender men. Exposure to trans narratives through podcasts, interviews, or influencers often sparks internal reflection. Perhaps you're asking yourself new questions about societal expectations, attraction, or what defines a meaningful relationship. Curiosity is only natural when encountering something unfamiliar. However, it's essential to approach exploration with respect and care. For some men, this curiosity transitions into a genuine desire to understand and appreciate trans experiences. This deeper understanding lays the foundation for more sincere, successful relationships. If you're considering exploring these waters, sites like My Transgender Date provide a supportive community where trans women and cisgender men can connect authentically. Remember, trans women on these platforms are looking for genuine relationships, not casual flings. Approach them with honesty and intention. Society and culture certainly play a substantial role in shaping attitudes toward dating trans women. They influence how you might feel and act, guiding a shift toward inclusivity, openness, and understanding. Navigating relationships with trans women. Building a meaningful relationship with a trans woman requires understanding, empathy, and a commitment to respect individuality. For straight men, dating trans women isn't just about stepping into uncharted territory. It's about fostering connections that transcend societal norms. Let's explore how you can build relationships that are both genuine and respectful. Understanding unique experiences. Elegant model posing in lingerie on wood floor. Artistic lighting enhances the composition. Photo by RDNE Stock Project. Every trans woman has a story that's shaped by her unique challenges and triumphs. As you get to know her, prioritize listening and observing without judgment. Avoid assuming her life experiences are the same as others you've met. Respect her individuality, and remember, trans women are just as diverse in their personalities, goals, and interests as anyone else. Ask yourself, are you truly interested in who she is beyond her gender? Show her that you see her as a person first by taking time to learn about her hobbies, passions, and values. Relationships thrive when both partners feel valued for their uniqueness, so give her the space to share her story. Avoiding fetishization. It's tempting to think that being intrigued by trans women's femininity is enough to forge a connection. However, it's important to distinguish between genuine attraction and fetishization. Viewing her simply as exotic or focusing solely on her gender identity reduces her to a label rather than seeing her multifaceted humanity. What does fetishization look like? It might include overly focusing on her trans identity or treating her as a trophy rather than a partner. To avoid this, think about why you're drawn to her. If it's based solely on her being different from cisgender women, take some time to assess whether your feelings stem from sincere admiration. For insights on avoiding common pitfalls, this guide is helpful. Educate yourself, do's and don'ts for dating trans women. Addressing societal reactions. Society often imposes its opinions on relationships, especially when they challenge traditional norms. Dating a trans woman may bring judgment or questions from friends, family, or coworkers. So, how do you handle it? Be prepared. Consider how you'll respond to intrusive or insensitive comments. Set boundaries. Make it clear when discussing your relationship cross a line. Stay supportive. Stand by your partner if she faces hostility or prejudice. Addressing societal reactions isn't just about shielding your relationship. It's also about promoting respect and inclusion among those around you. Take ownership of your role as both a partner and an ally. The importance of transparency. In any relationship, honesty is a non-negotiable foundation for trust. When dating trans women, transparency holds even greater significance. Discuss your feelings openly and ensure she knows where you stand. Are you looking for something casual, or do you want a serious commitment? Aligning your intentions avoids misunderstanding and emotional hurt. At the same time, be mindful of sensitive topics like her medical history or transition journey. If she's not ready to share, respect her boundaries. Focus on organic conversations rather than pressing for information. Building trust takes time, so remain patient and genuine. Looking for a platform to connect with trans women seeking meaningful relationships? Consider sites like My Transgender Date, which prioritize respectful and authentic connections. The role of empathy in education. Empathy is the bridge that connects understanding to action. To support your relationship, commit to learning about the challenges trans women face, from societal discrimination to healthcare barriers. This isn't about becoming an expert, but being informed enough to offer understanding and solidarity. Read personal stories. Platforms like Romance, Intimacy, and Love While Trans provide first-hand accounts of trans experiences. Ask thoughtful questions. Show that you're invested in understanding her unique perspective. Challenge misconceptions. If you encounter misinformation, take the opportunity to educate others. Ultimately, your willingness to evolve in your knowledge demonstrates your commitment to her and the relationship. Relationships with trans women offer the same joys and complexities as any other. Prioritizing respect, empathy, and sincerity will help you navigate these connections with confidence and care. Challenges and opportunities in dating. Trans women. Dating trans women brings unique challenges, but also abundant opportunities for personal growth and meaningful connection. While societal biases and misunderstandings can create obstacles, this space allows individuals to redefine love through inclusivity and acceptance. Let's break down some crucial aspects you should understand and embrace to support this journey. Tackling prejudice and discrimination. Young woman in casual outfit lounging on a sofa, enjoying a moment of relaxation. Photo by Antoni Scraba. Trans women often face discrimination that permeates every aspect of their lives, including dating. These biases can manifest as subtle judgments or outright hostility stemming from outdated ideas or ignorance. If you're dating a trans woman, becoming an ally isn't optional, it's necessary. Think about this. Are you prepared to support your partner in the face of societal challenges? Allies can help combat discrimination by educating themselves. Learn about the struggles trans women face. Resources like this guide are great starting points. Advocating for inclusivity. Speak up when confronted with biased remarks or actions. Listening actively. Be a safe space for her to express feelings and experiences without judgment. Standing up against prejudice isn't just about supporting your partner. It's about fostering a world where love isn't limited by ignorance or bigotry. Building a supportive environment. A nurturing community is critical to the health of any relationship, and this is especially true for trans relationships. Building a circle of friends and family who respect and affirm your relationship can reinforce your bond. How do you create this supportive environment? Start small. Introduce your partner confidently to loved ones, signaling your pride in the relationship. Seek inclusive events or online spaces where trans couples are welcomed and celebrated. Platforms like Dating While Trans Feminine offer valuable insights into these experiences. Cut negativity out. If certain people can't respect your relationship, setting boundaries is okay. When others mirror your respect and kindness toward your partner, it builds an ecosystem of affirmation, making it easier for both of you to thrive together. Embracing relationship diversity. The reality is simple. Love comes in many forms. Diverse relationships allow you to break away from societal norms and explore a deeper sense of authenticity. Dating a trans woman opens a door to experiencing bonding in ways you may never have considered. Why does this matter? Because embracing diversity within relationships enriches your perspective. Seeing the world through someone else's eyes, especially someone with a unique lived experience, helps you grow. Break stereotypes. Every story of love and connection that defies prejudice weakens societal barriers for others, enhances emotional depth. Relationships based on understanding and acceptance often carry a stronger emotional connection. By promoting diverse relationships, you're contributing to a larger narrative of inclusion, proving that love transcends labels and preconceived notions. The role of dating platforms. Meeting trans women genuinely interested in building lasting relationships begins with the right tools. Specialized dating platforms are shaping how people connect by creating safe and respectful environments. One such platform to consider is My Transgender Date. Unlike typical apps, it prioritizes meaningful connections over casual flings. Here's how platforms like this foster better connections. Safety. These platforms are designed with specific challenges, reducing risks like discrimination or fetishization. Inclusivity. By centering trans experiences, they create spaces where users feel seen and understood. Shared intention. Most users join these platforms seeking serious relationships, ensuring you're connecting with people who share your goals. Consider it. Why settle for mainstream apps loaded with misunderstandings when a specialized platform ensures your time and energy are respected? Approaching dating through these niche communities is one of the most effective ways to meet someone genuine. By acknowledging challenges and focusing on opportunities, dating trans women can become a rewarding, enriching journey. Whether tackling prejudice, fostering inclusivity, or joining intentional platforms, you're taking valuable steps toward building something authentic. The future of trans relationships. As society shifts toward broader acceptance, the future of relationships involving trans individuals offers opportunity for growth, understanding, and inclusivity. With increasing visibility, evolving definitions of masculinity, and the need for deeper exploration, let's dive into what lies ahead. Shifting perceptions of masculinity. A symbolic gesture of unity and diversity with hands in front of a Progress Pride flag. Photo by Lisette Crusame. Masculinity is evolving. More men are stepping outside the tight confines of traditional norms, choosing relationships that reflect their true selves. Historically, society tied masculinity to rigid behaviors, stoicism, dominance, and adhering to heteronormative ideals. But the growing visibility of trans relationships is chipping away at these outdated stereotypes. Modern masculinity embraces vulnerability and flexibility. By openly dating trans women, men send a clear message. Their identity isn't shackled by society's outdated playbook. These relationships often foster emotional intelligence as men learn to navigate complex and unique relationship dynamics. The result? A broader, richer understanding of what it means to be a man. Isn't it time we stopped measuring masculinity by who someone loves and started focusing on the courage to love authentically? Increased social acceptance progress is undeniable. For years, relationships with trans women dealt with significant stigma. However, increasing awareness and advocacy are reshaping those perceptions. From pride parades to mainstream media representation, the visibility of trans individuals is breaking down barriers. Men dating trans women are finding more allies today than ever before. Activists, filmmakers, and educators are challenging misconceptions. Societies worldwide are beginning to understand that love is love, regardless of gender identity. This cultural shift empowers men to live authentically, free from fear of judgment. Curious about real-world perspectives? A major push forward is featured in Romance, Intimacy and Love While Trans, detailing the challenges and triumphs unique to trans relationships. The need for comprehensive research. While society progresses, there's still much to learn about trans relationships. Current studies touch on societal bias and identity, but deep dives into what drives attraction and sustains these relationships are rare. Why the gap? Historically, researchers focused on cisgender dynamics. This narrow lens leaves trans experiences underrepresented in psychology, sociology, and therapy fields. Comprehensive studies could provide critical insights, helping you better understand and navigate trans relationships. Additionally, improved research paves the way for inclusive relationship advice and better resources. Wouldn't we all benefit from a world where love is studied in all its forms? Let's encourage deeper exploration, amplifying the voices and stories that matter most. Conclusion. Dating trans women involves understanding and valuing the diversity of human connections while embracing authenticity and mutual respect. These relationships challenge outdated norms, offering a chance to connect on a deeper, more meaningful level. If you're genuinely looking to meet trans women near you, platforms like My Transgender Date provide a space designed for real connections. Remember, the trans women you meet here are seeking authentic relationships with intention, not casual flings. Be ready to approach this with honesty and genuine interest. Explore more about nurturing meaningful connections and learning relationship dynamics in this insightful guide, which can offer broader perspectives on creating solid bonds. Celebrating the opportunity to form love connections rooted in respect and shared values is a step toward appreciating the full spectrum of relationships.